Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 12 of Civilization 5. We are attempting the Bollywood achievement, which is to basically get a cultural victory as India with 3 or fewer cities. What have we just finished production of? We just finished production of our factory. We certainly could go ahead and build some of this stuff. Monasteries do give us tourism actually, they are worth buying. Let's go and build a monastery. I know we were saving up for something or another, but yeah, we were saving up to purchase a cathedral. Cathedrals are good too, but monasteries are also good. Everything gives us a little bit more tourism will work out for us. So we could go ahead if we wanted to and try and grab Big Ben. We might as well. Let's give it a go. It's not very often you get to build all these things. Ban luxuries cotton, ban luxuries marble. Do we get anything from either of those? We do not. Who do we want to keep happy? Germany or France? Or either? Do we really care? I think we just abstain from both of them because it doesn't really affect me one way or another, to be honest. So we'll stay out of it. That way we won't upset anybody by voting against them. Now Shaka wants my help in declaring war on Harold. Whether or not he will do, because he'll have to try and come through my land. So cotton passed, but marble failed. Delhi has grown. Fantastic. 2 turns until we get radio. 3 turns until we get a great engineer. So I think we can rush Broadway and then start work on the Eiffel Tower. Quite a lot of things that I really would like to build here that will help us out. So we've finished production of the harbour. We do have a couple of sea... Well, I think we only have 1 sea resource there. So, is it worth... We get 1 production from the... Yeah, it's really not worth it. We'd only get 1 production from 1 resource tile, and it cost us 2 gold to do it. We could build a temple. We don't really need the extra faith that quickly. Let's go ahead and get the workshop. Might as well get those everywhere we can. But 58 tourism, I mean, that's pretty decent. There's radio finished. Welcome to the modern era. We would now like to work on probably plastics if we can get Cristo de Redentor. But again, though, it only really gives us culture. It doesn't give us any tourism of any description. Hotels are good, though. Because hotels, basically, 50% of the culture from world wonders, natural wonders and improvements is added to your tourism output. And output from great works plus 50%. So yeah, we want to go into refrigeration next so we can start building hotels. Adopt a policy. We still can't do this yet. We don't really have great merchants. We don't really want Landsknechts. Is there anything else we really want? One culture in extra city. 1 extra culture in each city isn't really worth it. We don't really have influence with city-states. Let's just go and grab the first level of piety. Just for a little tiny bit of extra faith. It's not going to make an awful lot of difference. We've got an extra spy, though. I think we're just going to basically have them all counter-spying because we should be ahead of tech. So there's no point me trying to steal from anybody else. And I'm really not bothered about the city-states at all, to be honest. We've got a great engineer. So what I think I'm going to do is we'll put the police station on hold for the time being. I'm going to start work on Broadway, put that to the top. And where is that engineer? You're over here. We want to move you into this city, which we can't at the moment because there's a worker in the way. So we'll move you in there and you will hurry production. Takes it down to 2 turns. I'm happy with that. Now obviously we're going for a cultural victory, so any of these will work well. There's one though that is particularly good. Plus 1 culture from each great work. Doesn't change tourism. 34% of tourism generated by cities with a broadcast tower. I think that's the one we want. Freedom. And most of them have something similar. Cultural Revolution. Plus 34% tourism to other order civilizations. But that doesn't work unless other people go order. 250 tourism with all known civs when a great writer, great artist, or great musician is born. That's actually very useful for us because it's a level 1 tenant as well. And we do get a lot of writers, artists and musicians. So I think we want to go for autocracy then. It doesn't really matter which one we go for. We do get first pick. We're playing on an easier difficulty level. And to be quite honest, we're so far ahead in tourism, the AI is probably always going to pick the same one that we do. So we definitely want futurism. That's really going to help us out there. We're not really fighting, so most of the other stuff isn't all that useful. Local happiness from national wonders could also be useful. We are currently on, trying to see it in the greyed out screen, 19 happiness, goes up to 25 happiness, so that helps out a little bit there. So let's go ahead and put that worker back there then. So 2 turns and we should get Broadway, and then we can use that great musician. And when Broadway's done, we probably want to... I think I will finish the police station, but then we'll try and get the Eiffel Tower if we can. So you're just going to go to sleep, because I've really got nothing for you to do at this point. And there is Broadway. Fantastic. So now we can take our great musician, who was over here, but now seems to have disappeared. I definitely had a second great musician. Because he was on that tile. Where did, is he? Oh, he is still there. He's hiding behind that Korean caravan. So, create great work. And we've got another one. Create great work. Now, let's just have a quick look and see what our theming bonus is for Broadway. So Broadway requires, maximize the bonus, make sure great work slots are filled with music from the same era and civilization. So if we can get another great musician before we leave this era, then we are good. That's probably unlikely to happen. What have we got? India Industrial, India Industrial, India Renaissance. That's annoying. So we've got 2 modern, we've got 2 industrial and 1 Renaissance. It's a shame, but it's not the end of the world. We're still doing fairly good on tourism. I did say I was going to get rid of these caravans. We can carry on going to Warsaw. Mumbai, cargo ship. You can go to Cusco now. That's worth quite a bit. It's also good having trade routes with these people, because the trade routes will give you increased tourism push. Yes, everybody's friendly. That's the other thing on the easier difficulty levels. The AI tends to be very reluctant to declare war. Poland stole industrialization. Please stop. We are miles behind France. They're going to be the biggest problem. We don't have a trade route with France. We don't have a shared religion. And they have the highest culture pool. So we need to get a trade route with France. We also probably want to have a diplomat in their capital. So let's go and work on that then. So let's go into our spies. Vijayanagar will move you. We're going to move you to Paris as a diplomat. So that'll help. So what we should get now, if I can click on this thing without spamming all over the screen, we should get a boost there, actually. Not too sure why that's not showing. Oh, it's because he's not established yet. It takes several turns for him to actually get there, that's why. We also need a trade route. So what we should probably do, as we have an absolute bucket ton of money, is go ahead and purchase a cargo ship and see if we can reach any French city. Hopefully we should be able to. We need a cargo ship anyway, so let's just go ahead and grab one. Can we get to France at all? Can we reach any French city? Do we have any trade route where we can possibly reach France? No, unfortunately not. France are outside of my reach. That's quite annoying. Yeah, they are quite far away. That's problematic. France are going to be the problem here. We've got another cargo ship. You can carry on going to Busan. Busan. Whatever it's called. Declaration of Friendship has expired with Germany. Don't think we need to renew it. It's not like we're really doing... it's not like we're really doing research agreements or anything like that. Did we actually ever work on the porcelain tower? Did I build the porcelain tower? I can't even remember now. Or did somebody beat me to it? No, I did get the porcelain tower. So maybe it is worth me still doing them. Either way, we have finished the police station. So let's go and work on the Eiffel Tower. We're also just going to straight up purchase broadcast towers. Because why wouldn't we? Let's choose our production at Mumbai. You finish the workshop, build a factory, and then work on... In fact, build the broadcast tower first. We haven't got room... We haven't got the money to buy a second one, unfortunately. It's very much a shame that we can't send a trade route to France. Okay, I'm going to Hamburg. All of our cargo routes expire, and it's like playing Beyond Earth again. Although, actually, they fixed that problem in Beyond Earth by limiting you to 2 cargo routes per city. And even that's only if you get, like, an upgraded building. So they took the nerve hammer to it quite seriously. Another cargo route to Dortmund. Still making good money. We'll actually be able to build the third broadcast tower over in Vijayanagar. So quite happy about that. Germany has denounced the Zulus. We could, of course, always save a few great musicians and go and culture bomb France, so that's not a problem. We do have open borders with them. So that might be something to consider. Yeah. See, Poland's trying to culture bomb me. It's not really going to make much of a difference, but I just saw him use a great musician to try and culture bomb me. Our culture output's pretty decent, so I think we'll be alright. Big Ben has been completed, unfortunately, so we missed out on that by 8 turns, but we did get, wow, 666 gold. That is enough to just go and buy the broadcast tower, so we'll do that. And we'll start work on a hospital. Let's go on to the next turn. Yeah, we'll renew the Declaration of Friendship then. Got a decent, well, we've got another great scientist coming quite soon. Not sure the great scientist is going to be all that useful. But yes, it seems like France is going to be the one to work against here. Also see a great musician from Shaka heading this way. Now, I don't have open borders with Shaka. Simply because we're already influential over him anyway. We'll keep that going. As soon as we can close our borders with Poland, I will also do that so that they can't keep sending more musicians over here. No point having open borders now. We're already influential with them as well. There is an aluminium tile over here that we could potentially grab, but we'd need a miracle to do it. There's refrigeration done, so now we can get hotels everywhere. So we probably want to stay in the modern era for a while, at least until we can get another great musician, and then we can get the Broadway bonus. So we could go for... what would be useful? Neuschwanstein would be quite good. If we can get... do we have them? Yeah, we've got mountains somewhere. If we can go ahead and get Neuschwanstein, that'll give us some more happiness and some more culture as well. Germany still wants to go to war with Shaka, that's fine. And gold per turn has ended. It was gold for dies. So we were selling dies. Napoleon is plotting against Harold. I'm not going to tell him about that, I don't think. Well, we might as well, actually. It's not going to have a negative effect on us. It's not like it'll do anything. Did we not click on that? Yep, share intrigue. Yeah, Korea. So, you guys, we were selling you dies, apparently. Dies for 7 gold per turn. Let's keep that money rolling in. Need to build me some hotels. I'm hoping we get the Eiffel Tower. Wittenberg's under attack. Couldn't care less about that, really. Come on, give me all the tourism. Steam power. Mumbai has grown. That's fine. Research agreement is complete with Napoleon. So that speeds things up a little. You want to go to war with Bluetooth? You go ahead. I will sit here and watch. There's going to be quite a few next turns going on here. Yep, straight up swap. Salt for dies with Germany. I'm happy with that. Looks like our ships are uncovering little bits and pieces of land all over the place. Let's have a quick look at the old culture. See how things are going. So, yeah, we've already got 2. At least we are content. We've almost got Denmark. We don't have a trade route with Denmark. We probably should get a trade route with Denmark. Yeah, so it's Denmark and France. France are going to be the problem. We've almost got Korea. We've almost got Denmark. Germany won't be far behind either. I'm sure that diplomat was supposed to help us. So that was the point of sending a diplomat. He's schmoozing. A spy can be a diplomat if they are placed in the capital of another civilization you are not at war with. A diplomat will not attempt to steal technology. Once World Congress convenes and the diplomat has begun schmoozing, you will be able to determine their opinion on proposals. Blah, blah. Diplomats can also conduct propaganda that provides a boost to tourism output on the target civilization, which I thought is what you should be doing. I am confused. Choose to be a diplomat. Spy begin trying to... choose not to be a diplomat. You may trade civilization for World Congress votes. Yeah, but it is not mentioning there anywhere. That's very odd. Diplomats also conduct propaganda that provides a boost to tourism output to the target civilization. I was sure that used to show in the tourism screen as a modifier. I'm not too sure why it's not showing that now. I'm sure it should be showing that with France. It should show that we've got a diplomat there. Very, very strange. We've finished the hospital here anyway. Let's go ahead and just buy the hotel. The quicker we can get them, the better. Of course, we still have to then build something manually. Let's go ahead and work on... There's not really anything we need to do. So we'll just queue up the zoo and the garden. Bit of extra happiness followed by faster great person production, which we don't really need. Because we've got... no, not at Vijayanagar anyway, because this is producing great scientists, which is not really what we want. Delhi has grown. 9 turns until the Eiffel Tower. Will we get it? Shaka's upset with us. Come at me, bro. You really can just come at me now if you want to. I really don't mind. I will take you. There's Rail World done. Antananarivo. We've only just discovered Antananarivo, really. I'll tell you what we will do then at Vijayanagar. You will work on 27 turns for Neuschwanstein there. What about over here? 38 turns. Yeah, we'll try and get Neuschwanstein first then. It'll take a while, but we'll see what happens. Research agreement completed with Korea. So we probably now want to go into plastics, just so we can get research labs. Cristo de Redentor, not all that important to us. We can adopt another policy. So we can get a level 2 tenant now. Local happiness. Movement for great generals. Reduce our gold maintenance. That's actually quite useful. Because we'll make a lot more money. We can just buy the buildings we need. We're just basically trying to fill in until we get to the level 3 tenants. But every time we get a great person now, we will gain tourism with all known civilizations. So it'll be a real boost to us, actually. But yeah, I think we need to start sending some great musicians over to France. We've actually now discovered the east coast of France. And they now own Copenhagen, which being a west coast city means we might be able to reach it with a cargo ship. And in fact, we can have another cargo ship. So, as we can have one, we should have one. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves a cargo ship. But yeah, we definitely want a trade route with them. We also probably want a trade route with Denmark as well. So, I would say, we can go to Paris now. We can actually reach Paris. Fantastic. Now we've discovered them. We've connected all the sea tiles up because we've got this... We've got this caravel exploring. So now we can actually reach them. So that's really going to help things with France there. At least I would have thought. Let's just double check. So France, yeah, it's now up to 80%. We don't have the shared religion, unfortunately. But that will help. It is still rising slowly, though. So they've got a massive culture output. So, I mean, we could go and give France a bit of a kicking. Declaration of friendship with Korea. I guess we don't need to keep that around. But those open borders certainly help. Oh, go on to the next turn again, because there's nothing more I can do. Well, he's asking for it. I wasn't going to go and approach him, but I wasn't going to say no either. 5 turns and we get another great scientist. It's probably a little bit too late in the game to build an academy, so we might just pop him for a science boost. Ideology has been adopted, so the Inca have gone order. Okay, that's fine. 1 turn and we'll get the Eiffel Tower. You want to go to war with Bluetooth. You keep saying that, but you won't do anything about it. And there we go. We now have the Eiffel Tower, so there's an extra 12 tourism. That's really going to help. Sorry, France, we have your Eiffel Tower. What do we want to get in here now? Let's go ahead and start building the hotel. And we'll probably just buy a hospital as well. Why not? And we'll just go on to the next turn, which will probably be the last turn of the video, depending on what happens. And exactly nothing happens, so let's go on to the next turn again. So, see, now we're being spammed by Germany. This is the only problem, of course, with having borders open. We don't need open borders with you. We are about to get our great scientist. There he is. Replaceable parts is only 1 turn away. Then we're going into plastics. Then let's go into ballistics. So we'll go ahead and we'll just pop that great scientist as soon as I can find him. There he is. So we'll just use it for a tech pop. Just to give us a little bit of a boost. This caravan, you are going to go to Tunsberg. It's the lowest value one that we have, but I don't think we actually had a route going to them, and now we do. So we should catch up with the other civs pretty quickly. I'm going to end the video there, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.